Hi beautiful people, how you guys doing? Welcome back to my channel, guys. In today's video, in this particular video, I'm going to show you guys how I did this frontal unit braided wig. Guys, just look at this wig. Just imagine when this wig is installed. Like, look at this, guys. This is exactly what I'm going to show you guys in this video. Okay, how I achieved everything. If it sounds like something you've been interested in, go ahead and stick with me to the end of this video. To all my returning subscribers, thank you guys so much. If you are yet to subscribe, please consider subscribing. So this is the dump cap that we'll be using for this braided wig. Okay, so I have to install it on my mannequin head, and then this is the ventilated frontal. If you don't know how to ventilate a frontal, okay, I have a video on that. Please check the description of this particular video for the link to that on how you can actually ventilate a frontal. So the frontal is treated, okay. I will have a video on how you can treat your full lace or frontal before braiding. So I just have to use my needle and thread to attach the frontal to the dump cap. Okay, I started by following under the cap, like I pick the cap first before the lace, then from the lace to the cap, just like that, then before moving forward. So I just have to sew this round till I get to the other side. Okay, this is how I attach the frontal to the dump cap. When doing this, make sure that the back side is laying very flat, like there's nothing like a lump on it, guys. Make sure it's laying flat, just the way you see this one. So I just have to sew this round, and this is it when I'm done. We'll be using darling extension color 1, so I did cotton 3. I stretch and then comb it, and I equally apply the hair cream. So for this back side, we'll be using a crochet pin. So I just crochet in small amount of the braiding hair. Okay, this is how I crochet it in, and after crocheting in, I hold one part and drag it out, then bring the one I'll be braiding with, and this is simply how I attach. I'm going to show you guys 2 ways you can do this. So holding the one I crocheted as one and picking the other side, moving it over to the other side, and then I braid. This is exactly how I attach my extension. Okay, I'm going to show you guys 2 ways you can do this, and this is how I add. I will equally show you guys 2 ways you can add the extension to actually get to your desired length or your desired weight, depending on the length of the hair that you are making or the wig that you are making. Okay, so I continue braiding. This is how I braid, and I keep adding the extension to get my desired length. Like I said, this is a 40 inches braided wig. Okay, it's kind of long. So this is how the first way I add my extension. I prefer this way because when you do this, the place you added the extension will be invisible, like you are doing the invisible kind of braid. Okay, when I get to the down part, I use small part of it to knot. The down part is going to have another stuff. Okay, that's why I'm not braiding it to the end. So stick with me to the end of this video. You see the next thing I did on the down part. Okay, so I just crochet in small amount of the braiding hair and bringing the other one, the one I'll be braiding with, and I'll attach. So this is simply how you can attach this. When you do this, you are going to have a very smooth base. Some persons, when they do their crochet kind of wig, the base is kind of rough. Okay, so when you follow exactly what I did here, yours will be as smooth as the one we are seeing right now. If you look at the base, see that it's very, very smooth. There's nothing like lump. Okay, so I continue braiding and adding the extension to get my desired length and my desired weight, just like that, guys. So I'm going to show you guys the second way you can add your extension. Okay, when you crochet in small amount of the braiding hair, then bring the one you will be braid the other one to kind of cross it. When you cross it, then you knot the one you crochet. These two will serve as one, while the other two serve as one, making it 3. You're actually doing Bob Marley. Okay, so you just braid. You can do this or you can do the first one I showed you guys. So any which way, anyone you prefer, but for me I prefer the first one. I think it's more faster for me. I don't know about you, so just choose the one that is more comfortable for you. Okay, like I said, I'm going to show you people the second way you can equally add the extension. Just add and you braid, okay, without leaving the other side. So the difference between this one is that you look at it, you see that the place you added it will be visible, but unlike the other way, okay, the first one I showed you guys, that one is invisible. You won't even notice the place the extension was added. But this second way, which is the one that most people use, when they do this, sometimes you can easily notice where the extension is. Like, look at this one. Okay, you can easily notice where the extension is being added, but the first one will be very invisible. You won't see or notice that the extension was added. So when I get to the tip, I do the same thing. I pick little amount and then I knot. Okay, we are going to do a different thing to the tip of this wig. All right, so guys, to how I close up the place, the place covering the wig cap and the lace, the frontal. So I just crochet the wig cap itself together with the frontal. Okay, then crocheting the hair, the little amount of it, just the normal thing we are doing, and then I braid. I'm just doing this to cover the parts, okay, the place between the wig dome cap, okay, the wig cap and the frontal itself. Okay, someone requested that I show how I do this. The last video I dropped, someone requested I show how I cover this place, so this is why I'm doing this. I just want to show you guys how I do that. If you have any question or you are confused in any way, or there's something you want me to make video on, let me know in the comment section. I don't take that kind of comments as a joke. Okay, like I said, this was what someone requested I show. I did not show this particular side on the last video, which is the knotless frontal braided wig I did. So this is why I'm doing this. So this is simply how I cover it. The space between the dome cap and the frontal itself. So this is simply what I will do till I cover the whole side, everything. So moving over to the frontal itself, we're actually doing a cornrow. Okay, feel free to design yours the way you want. So I'm actually doing this design based on what my customer sent. He sent a particular video asking me to recreate it for her, and trust me guys, when I'm done, it's same thing, same as what she sent. So I just started first of all with the hair itself, the frontal hair itself. Then I started adding my braiding hair. We started with small amounts. So guys, I'm doing invisible cornrow, okay, not the normal cornrow that most people do. I'm doing the invisible cornrow. Okay, so I'm doing it hiding as if I'm doing a knotless braid. Okay, so when I add, I drop the other parts, I braid, then I join it. I don't know if this explanation is more detailed, but just watch what I'm doing, you will understand. I'm just doing the invisible cornrow. So as I move on, I increase the amount of braiding hair I'm adding, and when I think it's getting much bigger than the one I did, okay, I reduce my hand or I stop adding. So as you're adding, you keep watching what you are doing to make sure it matches with the other braid you did. Okay, so I watch what I'm doing, I mean the ones I've done before. Okay, so guys, feel free to recreate yours depending on the design you want. I'm just showing you guys how I do the invisible cornrow. Okay, when I add, I leave one side of the braiding hair, I braid, then I add it up just like that, guys. So guys, let me use this opportunity to say, if you want me to recreate any kind of braided wig for you, or you want me to supply braided wig for you, okay, in wholesale prices, be it frontals, ventilated frontals for personal use or for wholesale, let me know. Okay, you can either let me know in the comment section or chat me up on the WhatsApp number you are seeing the screen. Just chat me up and I take it up from there. All right, so this is invisible cornrow, guys. If you watch, you won't, it's just like I'm doing a natural weaving with my hair or someone's hair, so you won't notice that crossing kind of cornrow. So I'm just doing the invisible one. I think this lasts more than the other one, I mean the one they normally cross. Okay, so I first of all start with the hair itself, then I add my braiding hair little by little. As I go, I increase. When it's time for me to reduce the amount of braiding I'm adding, I reduce. When it's time for me to stop, I do that. Okay, so guys, if you know you're finding any value from this video, please consider subscribing and turn on the notification bell so that anytime I upload video you will get notified. Okay, all right, so feel free to design yours. I mean, you want design, this is a frontal unit. Okay, this is a crochet frontal cornrow braided wig. So go ahead, feel free to do your own design, guys. So I add, leaving the other parts. Okay, I braid and then I have to join the other part, so making it invisible cornrow, guys. If you watch closely, you understand what the simple thing I'm doing. Okay, like I showed you guys 2 ways you can add your extension to get your desired width and length, and equally how you can crochet it in from the wig cap. Okay, just feel free to choose the one that works best for you. Okay, so guys, I continue braiding till I get to the end of it, and this is exactly what I'll continue doing till I'm done with this frontal side. So this is how far I have gone. I just have to complete the remaining one. Okay, and then I'll show you guys the next thing to do, which is to do our coils. So this is it when I'm done, guys. So this is, look at this design, very beautiful. So for our coils, I just pick little, like 5, 6, okay, of the hair, I mean the braid, then I comb it. The reason why I'm combing is that when I'm detangling the coils, it won't be very difficult for me. So I twist, I roll. Okay, I twist and then I roll, I twist, I roll, just like that. Okay, This will give you a different kind of coils, unlike when you do not twist it, or when you do the twisting at a place. They all come with a different kinds of coils. So when I pick like 5-6 pieces of the hair, I comb it, okay, for easy detangling. Then I roll it on the flazy rods while twisting it. As I twist, I roll. As I twist, I roll. Okay, as I twist, I roll, just like that. When I'm done with this, the next is just to apply hot water on it. And after applying hot water, I will lose the rods and then lose the hair. Okay, so guys, if you know you are finding any value from this video, and you've gotten to this point, sorry, please consider subscribing and give this video a thumbs up. If you know you found any value, please like this video. If you have any question, let me know in the comment section. Okay, if you want me to recreate this particular wig for you, maybe you cannot do it, or any other kind of braided wig, just let me know. So guys, I forgot to add, you can use your band to hold it, okay, so that it will not kind of loose. So when I'm done, I applied hot water. I'll simply show you guys how I detangle. Sorry, not detangle, lose the coils. So I just lose it from the flazy rows. Okay, when I'm done losing it, I use my scissors to cut the tip of it for easy. Okay, then I make sure that the coils, I lose the hair very well, so it will not be difficult when I'm separating the braid one by one. Okay, so I just go ahead and separate it. The hair is still wet when I'm doing this. Okay, you can do this when it's still wet. So this is the coils. So I just first of all remove the band. The band was added to avoid the hair losing. Okay, then I use my scissors to cut out the tip of the braid. Then I lose the coils, losing it for easy detangling of the coils. So I separate the hairs one after the other. Okay, so guys, when I'm done with the separation, the whole stuff, this is the coils. If you know you found any value from this video, please consider subscribing. I have to allow the hair to dry, and this is the final product, guys. Thank you guys for watching, and see you guys in my next video. Bye. I love you.